Thank goodness I've got Dungeon Master, because otherwise every time I stepped into poisonous pools like this one, my entire party would get poisoned. Which really sucks, unless you're rich and can afford spending eons of money saved on antidotes. Scorpions and treants? It's a tree, however you pronounce it. I'll just stomp on it. Of course, hit the guy that isn't defaulting. Whoa! 400 damage? Anyway, so the Scorpion has 1000 HP, weak to water-type attacks. And the Treant has 800, weak to fire. Wow. That was way too much damage. Sword, Magic, Blizzard. And then I'll attack the Scorpion. Oh, that's why it's doing so much damage, because Edea doesn't have a shield. I was wondering for a second there. Level up! Tis level 19. Agnès, level 19. At this rate, I might end up getting another mithril sword to replace that Issei no Kami, which seems to keep missing. Miasma Woods Central. Well, another locked blue chest. And a great moth. Aw, we just encountered those. That's, the annoying enemy that keeps confusing everyone. That sucks. Well, it's gotta go first then. Critical hit! Level up, Edea level 19. Scimitar. What's that? Oh, nice. It's better than the Issei no Kami blade. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, jeez, it's even better than the sword! Wow, that sucks. I'll have to put that first then. Not that it makes a difference, but that way I won't forget it's the strongest weapon. Alright! 2000 peak! That'll come in handy when I get to the next shop, wherever that is. Wow, Edea's damage output still pales in comparison to Tiz's. Level up! Agnès, level 6, White Mage. Alright. Level up! Edea, level 2, Spell Fencer. Sword Magic, level 2. The good news is that I can now access level 3 white magic. The bad news is we haven't run into any shops with level 3 white magic scrolls, which sort of puts a stop to my plans, but that's okay. Better to have access to it now. That way I can start using it right away when I do get the scrolls. Actually, you know what? I think I know why Edea isn't doing as much damage. It's because Stomp... Well, maybe not. I was gonna say because Edea is attacking a monster with a high physical defense, but then technically Stomp should be doing less damage as well. Actually, you know what? I might know the reason. It's because I just switched jobs. Yeah, that's it. Because Edea is only a level 2 spell fencer, whereas everyone else is level 5 or 6. And there is an attack drop when you switch jobs until you can get the job level back up. Alright, that explains that problem then. Alright, the northern Miasma Woods. Back to the central woods. X-Potion! Earthing Rod. Mushrooms! You know who would like these mushrooms? Mario and Luigi. Oh, wait. I can't stomp on them because of the spores. Right. My Conid, 800 HP, weak to fire-type attacks. Level up, Ringabel, level 19. My potion. Remedy. Are you kidding me? My 2 attackers! Oh, that woke Edea up. You see, guys, this is what happens when you hit it with a sword. Or any form of physical attack. Okay, you want to play like that, fine. I'll get rid of this lullaby tree ant monster first. Oh, look what you did now. I didn't target Edea with all of those. Ah. Critical hit! That took way longer than it should have. Turbo Ether. The regular ether. I'm not interested in meeting Buddy Bot. Okay, let's just continue on.
Well, this is unusual. It's not often you reach out to contact me directly, Dark Knight.
I'll not take up more of your time than necessary. I have a request of a delicate nature.
The Blood Rose Legion is deployed in Florem. If this favor poses no conflict to my mission, I'll consider it.
The Vestal of Wind has entered Florem. We're certain of it.
Ah. Hence the news I just received that Victoria and Victor will be joining us there. I see.
The only problem is that Edea is accompanying her.
Accompanying the Vestal?
She's been deceived, seduced by that witch's words. I tried to talk some sense into her, but the two of you are practically sisters. Perhaps she'll listen to you, if not me. Will you do this?
That girl has caused you no end of grief over the years. Very well. I shall do all I can. But should my sisters make contact first? Best you gave up on her. I'm afraid even I can scarcely keep these two in check any longer.
I understand.
Girls, you heard him. You will continue your current mission as ordered. The Vestal may attack at any moment. Stay vigilant.
Yes, sister.
A foul stench. No, nothing. Florem, land of radiant flowers.
Is it just me, or are there awfully few men around?
Florem is called the Land of Radiant Flowers for a reason. All its residents are female.
What? A whole nation of women, you say?
And if a man comes here, what do they do to him?
You needn't worry. Men cannot take up residence, but no law bars them from visiting.
Thank goodness.
You're red as a beet, Tiz. Are you blushing?
Oh no, hearing it's all ladies here, I just got a little nervous is all.
That's adorable!
Hey! I just didn't know, alright? Don't tease me.
Look here, Tiz. My journal describes this place in crisp detail. True to the old teachings, Florem's women live in chaste humility, in coexistence with the spirits of nature. Devout crystallists, they reject war and conflict, instead choosing lives of peaceful reflection.
Sounds familiar.
Hear that? A land of maidens, pure and modest, fit to shame the flowers of the field. Angels all.
Give or take those two.
Feast your eyes! Well, I finally had it dyed! Brightest color I've seen yet! Well, have you seen this? A spirit hairpin! My coin purse is empty, but come on! Worth it!
Pure and, well, maybe not so much modest. But surely they seek external beauty to match their...
Cold!
What's wrong?
Oh, that's cruel! She's soaking wet! Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I was dazed by your hideous hair, and my hand slipped.
What in the world?
That awful cow dropped something.
What cow?
It's a flyer. 47th Annual Sacred Flower Festival, it says. Ah, the yearly competition to decide the most beautiful flower in Florem.
Lovely. A beauty contest. Now he'll never shut up.
But that isn't right. The Sacred Flower Festival is a day of solemn observance of the Crystalist faith. What's more, this place is different. Its streets were not so overrun with glamour and idle pleasure. I worry for Olivia as well. Let us go to speak with Florem's matriarch at once.
Not before I explore the area and its shops first. A changed city. It's the 21st century, Agnès. Get used to it. Ah, there's a scimitar I just picked up. From the Miasma Woods. Expensive, isn't it? Rod of Fire. I like the sound of that. 10% more damage to fire type attacks. Jade Crossier. Yggdrasil. That's a unique name. Well, there are quite a few things I'm interested in, but costs so much peak. Let's go with the Rod of Fire, and I'll get another scimitar for Tiz. Versus 18. Alright. I can sell this too. Why not? Let's go as the Jade Crossier. Gotta be better than that piece of stick they call the oaken pole. At least this one has a piece of steel at the end. $40 pig! Is this a rip-off or what? And no thank you, I don't need any floral aromas. Two tired boys. Well, I'm nocturnal, but... oh, right. No, we've got to call it neurotic. Maybe if I had the pig. Jura, Rays, Isuna, Fyra, Blizzara, Thundara, Haste, Teleport, and Quara. These are useful. But very expensive. Look at that. 800 times 6, 4,800 pig. Yes, I know spell fencers need scrolls. I'm not an idiot. Thank you. Sheesh, some people.
Who might you be, child?
I am Agnès Oblige, Vestal of Wind. It has been many years, Lady Matriarch.
Ah, I see it now. My, but you've grown, dear. Florem is more beautiful for your visit.
On the topic of Florem's beauty, Lady Matriarch, just what has happened here?
Then you've seen it, have you? Be sister to the flowers, woods, and waters, pure of mind and body. Those were Florem's ways. Emphasis on were, I fear. Now the girls war over who can ornament herself the loudest. They spend their days staring into mirrors, while nature's beauty is lost to them. Their neglect has turned Florem's lands to wastes. Her beauty is all but lost.
How has this happened?
At some point, there emerged the notion that prosperity was limited only to the most beautiful.
But you guide this land's laws, Lady Matriarch. Did you notice no change?
Not until it was complete, I fear. It truly was an insidious thing. And now I am left to curse my powerlessness to reverse this corrosive tide.
I join you in despair, Lady Matriarch. My pure and...
Going to cut you off there, Ringabel.
Lady Matriarch, I wish to speak with the Vestal of Water. Is Olivia at the temple?
Ah, of course. The two of you were so inseparable as girls. You scarce passed a day apart. Seems almost yesterday that. Fond memories of fairer times. But I fear the Vestal of Water is in hiding. Even I cannot say where she makes her hermitage.
No.
Then, how does the Temple of Water fare?
It suffers for the absence of its mistress and her acolytes. These months have seen it go ragged.
Agnès, it may still hold some clue. Why don't we begin there?
Yes, of course.
The Water Vestal and me. Well, not me, but never mind. You know, with all these beautiful girls here, maybe I should move to Florem. Oh wait, can't take up residence. Yeah, forgot about it. Sorry, but when you're 23 years old and you don't have a girlfriend, these thoughts come into your mind. I'm sure some of you can relate. Temple of Water. A pious life. Very plain indeed. It feels cold, though. Everything in moderation. That's what I say. Just like fast food. As long as you eat it in moderation, everything's good.
This place is in a grim state, but it feels different from the Temple of Wind somehow.
There are no traces of damage from monster or miasma. This is erosion. Time left these scars.
No monsters, huh? Well, that's a good sign. Unfortunately, I can relate as far as time is concerned. There are many things you can control in life, but time is just not one of them, unfortunately.
Nothing. There's no sign of anyone here.
The same as the Temple of Wind.
No. It looks the same, but it's anything but.
What do you mean?
It isn't that no one is here. There is no sign of anyone ever having been here. Not in years.
Ice charm. Another X potion.
Have a look. These are vestal garbs, aren't they?
They should be Olivia's.
The design is a bit different from yours, Agnès. Not bad, I must say.
Must you? Really?
Yes, he must. Then again, maybe that's why Ringabel doesn't have a girlfriend either, because he's too outspoken. Me, on the other hand, I'm too quiet. That's odd. Apparently, we are missing a treasure chest. Alright, where's the hidden wall? We know it's here somewhere. Aha! Found it. Rebuff locket.
This is... No! A shield already surrounds the crystal. The same as that I placed upon the Crystal of Wind.
Then, does that mean Olivia already awakened this one? But it's so dim. It looks more like the shield was put up to stop the dark from swallowing the crystal entirely. The water vestal is the only one who could have created it, and now only she can remove it.
She must have sensed what was happening sooner than I. She managed this just before the crystal was lost. And then she hid.
Looks lost to me.
I can't see what her reasons were, but she handled the situation brilliantly. I'm impressed. There's no risk of the crystal being swallowed up like this, or of any humans meddling with it.
The fact that her shield stands is proof Olivia lives. Isn't it, Eri?
Uh-huh. Wherever she is, she's doing fine.
That's an enormous relief.
So that means we need to find her if we want to awaken the water crystal, right?
That's the best way, certainly, but not the only one. These shields can only be invoked by the vestals of fire, water, wind, and earth, and dismissed by the same.
But that's not to say that the water vestal's shield can only be dismissed by the water vestal. You should be able to get past your shield, Agnès, and awaken the water crystal too.
Is that true?
Yes, there are 2 such cases written of in the Crystallist scriptures. I think you should do it, here and now, while we have the chance. The whole world could fall into shadow if we don't hurry. We can search for Olivia as soon as we're done. I cannot. If the water crystal is to be awakened, it ought to be at Olivia's hands. The rite of awakening has been performed only a handful of times in the history of the Crystal Orthodoxy. It's only right that Olivia be the one to release the prayers of the lineage of water vestals. Well, yes, but we don't know where she is. Where do we even start looking? Let us return and speak with the Matriarch again.
Why? Just to make me have to run all the way back to Florem again? Brilliant idea, Agnès. Brilliant.